As many of you have participated in this project before, you are familiar with Survey123, which is used for the road checklist and the activity report. The main way that the winter project separates itself from the previous summer project is that we're no longer using field maps to close activities, but it is all done within Survey123. As you can see on the bottom left, we have winter road activity report and winter road checklist. So the checklist is much the same as it was last year. You just simply hit collect in the bottom, enter in your details, select which road you're inspecting, and then you have drop-down menus for road conditions, visibility, status, is there any glaciation, are the rest stops good, road surface icing, check for that, check roadside safety, snow coverage, shoulders, sign condition. Same as it was last year, just a simple checklist. And then you hit the check mark in the bottom right, and you can send your survey now. Or if you're out in the field and you're not connected to Wi-Fi, you can simply save it in the outbox. And then when you return to Wi-Fi, you can select that, and at the bottom, on the bottom right, you see send, and that will send everything that's sitting in your outbox. When recording winter road activities, it's very similar to filling in an inspection or how it was last year. So click collect at the bottom of the page. It'll load the survey. We input our information. And in this case, let's say that we have a rest stop and difficult to access due to snow. We're out in a pickup truck. We can't plow it right now, but we're recording the incident. In this case, test, but you use this to fill out any details about the activity. You're required to enter a photo. And if we're on the road, we can save it in our outbox, which is at the bottom here, and send once we return to service. Now that's been sent. Now we come back here, we can refresh our incidents, and let's say we want to see that incident that we had. So as you can see here at the very top is the rest stop incident that we just recorded. So we want to edit this. Coming out later in a plow and to deal with it. So you can write plowed, in this case of course test. We select today's date, our inspector, and you can submit a closure photo. And click that there saying it's resolved. We've dealt with the issue. Now, of course, if we're on the road, we would save it to the outbox, but we can also send it directly. That's an option as well. So, go to the outbox. There's our incident that we've dealt with. We're back at the camp. Send, closed. That's now been resolved. You can see here, now that it has refreshed the previous one that shows, there's a blue indicator, and that will show you that there is an incident that needs to be addressed or closed. So each individual activity that you submit through the road activity report has its own options now. Instead of dealing with field maps, it's all handled within Survey123. So if there's glaciation, you'd open glaciation, surface icing, etc., etc. And this, of course, is for the road checklist, road activity. And this is a way to remotely open the pre-trip inspections, but we recommend doing that direct through quick capture. And all of the pre-trip inspections and the road activities will show up on the home page when you click into the dashboards, which are the two logos with the truck and the U-turn of the road, and I'll go into those in more detail in the third video of this series.